Bonnie and Natalia, who will wish any woman here Happy Mother's Day if you like her. She usually tells Jean Happy Mother's Day too. But we truly are very blessed. We're blessed. Some people asked how long we dated before we got engaged. We actually were engaged after 5 weeks. It's tough. But we had a very long engagement. I was still going to college, and that's actually how he asked me to marry him. He said, "What do you think long engagements?"
Can you turn the music down?
We've been dating for 5 weeks. But anyway, we truly appreciate you being here today. There's plenty of food, there's plenty of drinks, so I'm going to ask Jerry to say grace before we get started.
Somebody wants to say something?
Hi Mary, hi Jean. That one looks like Wally. He's got Wally's eyes.
No, the new one is right near your friend who said he was by you. There's a friend you have.
Congratulations.
Who is your guy friend that he has a quick You can say hi.
Congratulations. I just wonder, the heck it's flying off of the road, do that.
want to take a plate home. Because it's only Gene and I in the house, so we're not speaking well with them. I want to thank all the people who contributed to our dessert bar over here. But please indulge. And we're not talking calories today. So enjoy. There's coffee. Mary did not make the coffee, just so you know. They don't let Mary make coffee because they don't drink it. It's either color or mud. So Mary did not make the coffee. So please feel free to have some dessert and then letting Jonathan finish his dessert.
I'm going to read this because I will mess it up. I need a cheering crowd, so let me talk a bunch more. So I'm Bill. I'm the oldest. I was born a year and 1 week from the day we're celebrating today. So Mary and Gene didn't waste any time. So I'm going to, I figured a lot of you know Mary and Gene from their volunteering, the Venn diagram of Temple City that's in it. I'm going to tell a little bit about us, a little bit about us growing up. But raising 3 angels wasn't always easy. And there were 3 of us because they made 3 attempts to get a girl. I was supposed to be Elizabeth, like they were all supposed to be Elizabeth. But after 3 times, they just decided we're going to go ahead and take what we have. If I had been Elizabeth, I think I may have been an only child. But if that had happened, you would have missed out on so much. I mean, among things, the 2 sons who actually gave you beautiful grandchildren, but also you would miss out on Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts and the less politically correct Indian guys where you sent your kindergartners down Las Tunas parading dressed as Geronimo, getting pictures taken that would stop them from running for office one day. But it was but you would have missed out on some scrapes and bruises and battles between 3 brothers that fight the only way brothers who love each other can fight and scrap and battle. But we weren't always angels. We were also wise asses, as Mary delicately called us. She does, and she'll explain why in a second. We started telling a story of the origin story of Mary and Gene several years ago, maybe 20 years ago now. And many of you know that Mary and Gene met at a dance. Now, it was a church dance. It was an ICF dance, but in the retelling of the story, a young Gene Sneed walks into a smoky dance floor, and across the dance floor, she sees a spicy Mary Rossi doing a seductive dance that he could not resist. That dance became legendary. And she rolled with everything that we ended up doing, and she rolled with raising 3 sons that are very, very different until we get into the same room, and you realize that we all are definitely brothers. Obviously, these are 3 brothers. But if you go through the photos in the slideshow, you can see this is a family with a lot of love, a lot of clumsy style, a lot of awkward moments, but they raised a family that really is very close. And I have to say that one of the backdrops of that story is one of the main characters, which is Temple City. Mary couldn't, even after retirement, give up trying to dedicate some time to public service, and she has been involved forever. And I think that this filled room is a testament to that dedication. And we met a lot of very cool people tonight. Thank you all for coming. I will say that years ago, Mom did get her revenge on my dance story that she told. She doesn't know it, but she did. They came out to visit us in Detroit. We live in Detroit. And we took them to the Henry Ford Museum, which is kind of a science and history museum. And that day that we were there, they had a Star Wars exhibit. And I like Star Wars as much as any Gen Xer. You know, it's fine, it's not my identity, but I like it. And Mom said, go take a picture with that stormtrooper over there. And so I was like, all right, fine, take a picture, smile, all right. We went and got lunch, didn't think about it. And for the next 6 or 7 years, every year on my birthday, on Facebook, there came a post about how proud Mary was of her son. And the right center frame is a picture of her middle-aged nerd, Star Wars nerd son, standing by himself next to Darth Vader and a stormtrooper, clearly at a Star Wars convention, because this is what he loves, and this is what he loves to do. So, you got me, Mom. You got me. But if we look back, let's go back 50 years to 1976, and if you could picture a country that is swept up in the patriotic fervor of celebrating the country's 200th birthday, a couple of naive kids decided to fall in love and then get dressed up in the warmest clothes they could find for the 90-degree California heat, and they got married. And we are all here because in the end it turned out that they were right. So, Mom and Dad, happy anniversary. And I will now bring up whichever wise ass wants to come up and give the next one. How do you follow that? Oh man. My name is Jonathan. I'm the middle child. I'm over here. Let's put the cameras at. And 50 years. You think about when you say that out loud. 50 years of marriage. I don't know many people that have had 50 years of marriage. I know Grandma years of marriage, but 49 she has. So she's finally 40 years. That's crazy. It's half a century of you guys being together. Half a century of you guys sticking with each other. And when I look at that, I see like what I look forward to with my wife, thinking that I think years of marriage, that would be fantastic. It's something that I can't even fathom right now. Like 25 years is a milestone. 50 years is it's something that you're not just proud of. It's something that we can all look up to. I did write a little something. You taught us that love isn't just about the big moments. It's about showing up every day, supporting each other through life's ups and downs, finding reasons to laugh together, and choosing each other over and over again. And you're the perfect example of that. So I'm not sure how we can express how grateful we are for you guys. Just being the example for us, supporting us, having us do all the things we did. I did Indian Guides, I did Cub Scouts, I did Boy Scouts, Little League, all the things that Temple City offers. I don't know what else they offer. I did high school, we did marching band, we did musicals, I did wrestling, I did track and field, all those things. You were there for us for everything. You supported us for everything. You made us feel that we can be anything we want to be. I think we're all successful because of that. Having you around has definitely made us who we are. And I feel we're a great group of boys, not to brag or anything, but we are great because of you. And I appreciate you, and we all appreciate you, love you. Happy anniversary. Hope it for many years to come. And we're hoping for the same for ourselves.
Thank you so much.
Great job, both of you. This is only going to go downhill from here. All right, so I don't have a massive speech. By the way, one thing that Mary did not give on to me was public speech. I'm terrified right now, so. But I do have a little speech all written down in really, really bad handwriting, so give me a second to decipher my own handwriting. Thank you all for being here tonight to celebrate my parents' 50th anniversary. Tonight we celebrate not just 50 years, not just 50 years of marriage, but 50 years of devotion, friendship, and unconditional love. 50 years of turning a couple into a family, a house into a home, and a promise to each other that remains constant through all of it. You have both taught us that so much before growing up. Dad, you have taught me that it is important to be committed to the company that you work for, the people that you love, and keeping a kind heart and a devotion to your partner. Mom, you have taught me that it is important to be on time or early, exceedingly early in everything. To lead by example and be supportive of parents of their children. What John alluded to is pretty much everything that we were in growing up, they were there. Every single thing. In fact, they were probably the presidents of the booster organization, so they were the head cheerleaders for us. So that, I mean, just everything I can think of growing up, they were there for everything. So, I did a little bit of statistics. I guess there's only about 7% of marriages in the last 50 years. So if you think about the grand scheme of things and how many marriages there are total, I mean, don't know the numbers, but yeah, just 50 years. I mean, it's something to definitely toast to. So again, not as good a speech as you guys, so that's all I got. So thank you. My interest in a lot of different things.
Oh gosh. Okay, sorry, Mary, do you mind? So first, I'm Mary's sister. Okay, so something I've never admitted to is that when Gene came into our lives, he swooped in, and I was so afraid that he was going to take my big sister away, and we were so happy. You just integrated into our lives so seamlessly and so beautifully, and you just made our lives better. And I think for that, I love you for that. This was one of my favorite stories, so I'm going to share it with you. So there's this ancient Greek story told by Aristophanes that says, so back in the day, human beings were originally made very different from how we are now. We were made, Aristophanes imagined that people had 2 faces, 4 arms, and 4 legs. In that way, we were whole and complete. But the gods, fearing that strength, they split them in 2, leaving people to wander the earth, searching for the other half to make them whole. I've always loved this story because it speaks to the joy of finding someone whose life is so naturally with your own that together you are better together than you were alone. You didn't have to wander long to find your other half. 50 years ago, you found each other. And over the years, we have seen what a perfect match really is. It's not about finding that perfect person. It's not finding that perfect life. It's finding who makes you feel whole. And you've shown us what that means. So I just want to toast you, because to me, you are the perfect couple. You're the perfect match, and we love you so much.
We already gave our speeches. All right, so everyone, if you have a drink, whether it's from the Division's bar in the back, or on the sign over here, or coffee, or tea, or whatever drink you have, please raise your glass. Raise your glass to Mom and Dad, Mary Gene, how you know them. Happy anniversary. We love you. And hoping for many more years to come.
Actually, we did get set up on a blind date by Mom. Jean actually grew up in Sun Valley, so the chances of us ever meeting were pretty small. But his cleaning, the people at the cleaner that knew him also knew my mom, and she asked my mom if I would be interested in going to a dance and meeting this fine young man who comes into their shop all the time. And answer for Mary, but I'll ask her. So we actually went to a Southern Catholic Federation dance, and we danced every dance, which he liked because he would actually take his dance lessons at Arthur Murray or something, right? And he liked the fact that I kissed him on the cheek after his dance. So, like as I said before, we dated for 5 weeks. And he had a very long engagement, like 14 months. But Jean has been my biggest cheerleader. I have changed my career, and he said, go for it. I went back to school. My students used to add in their heads how old I was, because I said I went back to 40 to get my credential, and I said I've been teaching so many years now. They'll get a very shocked look on their face, like, oh my gosh, I'm as old as my grandma. I could be your grandma now. But he's always been there to cheer me on, encourage me to try something new. I call him the wind beneath my wings. He's been my rock. He supported me 11 years ago when I was diagnosed with cancer, and said, it's going to be okay. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. And it was. But we are so proud of the life we've built together. We're so proud of our 3 boys. You are 3 of our proudest accomplishments in our life. I appreciate all of you being here today. We have friends from many years ago. We have friends from a few years ago. We have friends from the many things we're involved in. And I so we appreciate all of you coming out today and being with us. So, yeah. We're going to put some music on. Gene, I know everybody knows, but he fell 2 months ago now, and he fractured his patella. So, getting around, he's just kind of getting back on his feet, so that's why he's in a wheelchair today. It's just a little bit easier. So, I'm going to dance to one of the songs that we requested, but he's going to stay in the wheelchair. And then after that, please come up, and I want to dance with my boys. But please come up and bring your sweetie, your most important person, and bring it down to the dance floor.
Cut it, add cut it distance. I don't know all of that, but just gonna back you up so you can so much. Oh, watch out, it's like split.